Hello again everyone, it's just Gilbert here back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my PlayStation 4 game collection. Now before I begin, please keep in mind that I've only had my PlayStation 4 for around 3 months now, maybe a little bit more. So this collection is quite small. In fact, I've got the whole collection in my hands here. The collection, as you can probably already tell, is much smaller than the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game collections that I've shown in the past. But hopefully, in time, the PlayStation 4 collection will grow, and maybe one day in the future I will be able to do another PlayStation 4 game collection videos with a lot more games included. I'm actually also thinking to, in time, do one final PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game collection video. I last did one of those around 2 years ago, and a few people have requested an updated video for each of those collections. There have been a few more games added since I've done those collection videos a couple of years back, so I'm really thinking about doing one final collection for both of those systems, and then that will be it for that, because now I've really moved on to the new generations of systems. Now I own a PlayStation 4, but we'll see how that goes in the near future. So anyway, like I say, very small game collection. I'm quite happy with the games I've actually got since I purchased the PS4, so let's go ahead and show you guys my quite small, but in my opinion, pretty decent PlayStation 4 game collection. So let's get started. The first game is the Order 1886. Now this actually came bundled with my PlayStation, and I found this game pretty good personally. I can see why people don't like it. It did get a lot of slack for being a very short game, and I 100% agree with that. It is a very short game. You could probably finish this in one sitting in about 6 to 8 hours if you really wanted to. I myself went into this game knowing it was quite short, so I took my time with it. I stretched it out a little bit and kind of got the most out of this game as I could. And I personally was very, very impressed with this game. The graphics are absolutely stunning, really, really good looking game. I love the settings, the time period the game is setting, I like the story, and I really like the characters. And I really hope they do make another game like the Order 1886. However, this time round, or if they ever do make another game, they really do need to make it much longer than what this was, because this was a very short game, and I can understand why it did get slack. But all of that aside, this is actually a pretty decent game. You can probably get it quite cheap now, so if you can get it for a good price, I recommend checking it out, because it really isn't a bad game. I found it to be very good, but it is true that it is a very short game. That kind of lets it down a little bit. Also bundled with my PlayStation was God of War Remastered. Now I do have this on the PlayStation 3. I personally am not a huge fan of the remastered games, but it came bundled with my system, so I can't really complain. And I was pleasantly surprised by this game. I've nearly finished it. I've not finished it just yet. I believe I'm up to the Pandora's Box level, if that's what it's called. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I'm quite close to the end of this game. But if you're a fan of God of War like me, then you're definitely going to enjoy the remastered version of the game. It looks absolutely stunning, and the gameplay hasn't really changed at all. It's the same as what it was on the PlayStation 3, but still, absolutely fantastic game. If you're a fan of God of War, then I highly recommend getting the remastered version of God of War 3. It's an absolutely fantastic game, and I do need to get back into this and actually finish it very soon. Really good game. Highly recommend it to any fans of the series. Even if you've already played it and finished it on the PlayStation 3, definitely recommend getting that again. Okay, next is Bloodborne. Now, if you haven't already heard the story behind this game, my friend, he purchased a PS4 for himself. He got this game bundled with it, and he didn't like the game. He went into it and really didn't like it. And I can understand there's a lot of people out there that really don't like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, whatever. You have to go into this game knowing that it's going to be challenging and you're going to get killed a lot. I know that, and I love that about these games. So yeah, he didn't like it. He originally lent it to me, and I was going to offer him some money for it, but he just went ahead and let me have it anyway. So I got Bloodborne for absolutely nothing. I was very impressed with that. And if you played Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and if you enjoyed them, then you're really going to love Bloodborne. It is an absolutely fantastic game. Still very, very challenging. You will die a lot, but that's what I love about this game. It's absolutely fantastic. Very impressive, beautiful visuals. The story, you know, isn't really there in a sense, in my opinion, but ignoring that, it's just an absolutely fantastic game. Some of the scenery, some of the areas, and some of the enemies you come up against are just absolutely out of this world. Absolutely fantastic game. I highly, highly recommend picking up Bloodborne for your PlayStation 4 if you haven't already. But just keep in mind that this is a very, very challenging game, and it's meant to be. It will not hold your hand at all. But like I say, that's what I love about Bloodborne. It's an absolutely fantastic game and one of my favourite games. Okay, next we have one of my more recent purchases, and that is FIFA 16. I didn't get this game on release. I waited for about a month, then I picked it up. The main reason behind that is because I was actually away and I couldn't actually get this game until I got back. But yeah, this is the first time I've played FIFA on a PlayStation in quite a few years. I used to play FIFA on the Xbox, but now obviously I have a PlayStation 4. It made sense to get FIFA on the current generation of systems. Now, I'm not the biggest football fan, but I do like FIFA. I've always played the FIFA games. I've always enjoyed them every year. And this year is no exception. It's still really enjoyable, very addictive, and you can get a lot of time out of this game. I used to play a lot of career on the previous editions of FIFA, but now I'm really getting into Ultimate Team, and it is very addictive, building up a team of players and saving up the coins to buy packs of cards and seeing what you get. I've not had much luck with Ultimate Team so far, but I'm really enjoying it. So, if you're a fan of football, highly recommend FIFA. Really good game. And another fantastic addition to the series. I'm really enjoying this on the PlayStation 4. And finally, for my current PlayStation 4 game collection is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I've had this game just under 2 weeks now, so still kind of getting into it. Picked it up on release. It's the first Call of Duty I've picked up on release for a couple of years now. Really enjoyed Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So I went into this expecting good things, and after the disappointment of Advanced Warfare, I was really hoping this game would bring my faith back into Call of Duty. So far, I'm kind of on the fence with this game. Mostly been playing the online multiplayer, which most of us do. We buy this for the multiplayer. And I'm enjoying it. It's good. It's a really good game. It's much better than Advanced Warfare. It's the Call of Duty Black Ops games that I love, and I'm enjoying this, but there are problems online that kind of keep putting me off, but I keep going back for more. The spawns with the online multiplayer they're actually terrible at the moment, but hopefully Treyarch will be on top of that and they will patch it. In the past, they've been on top of things with their previous games, so I'm hoping they will keep on top of this one. But yeah, like I say, the spawns are pretty poor at the moment. They can be quite infuriating, where you'll die, you'll respawn into the game and you're instantly killed by an enemy. That can get quite annoying. But looking past that, the game looks absolutely beautiful. The maps are pretty good. There's only a couple of maps I don't really like. The maps overall are pretty good. In terms of single player, the campaign, I've only played a little bit. I've played probably about half an hour to an hour of the campaign. But the good thing about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is you can play online for the campaign co-op with your friends, which is a really good feature. I know my brother has been doing a lot of the co-op campaign and he has really enjoyed it. And also, not forgetting the zombie mode. I'll be honest, I've barely touched the zombie mode. I do enjoy zombie mode, but I have barely touched the zombie mode for this game. But I've heard pretty good things. I've heard that the map included in the retail game is really good. So hopefully they will add on to the zombies with future DLCs, and I'm sure they will. So overall, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is a good game. But in terms of online, there are a few things that they kind of need to patch up here and there. But, you know, I keep going back to it and spending a lot of time with the game. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far, if you ignore the online issues. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So there you have it, guys. That is my very small PlayStation 4. I nearly said PlayStation 3. My very small PlayStation 4 game collection. But like I say, hopefully in the near future, I will be getting more games for the collection here and there. Obviously being sensible at the same time. My PlayStation 4 collection will probably never be as big as the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game collections, which is a good thing because there are still so many games from the previous generation that I need to finish. And now I've got a PlayStation 4, I'm going to struggle even more to get those finished, but I will try my best to get those finished. So there you have it, guys. That's my PlayStation 4 game collection for now. Hopefully in the near future I'll be uploading another one. As always, thank you for watching. Leave any comments, share me your PlayStation 4 game collection. Please subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you very much.